Good afternoon. How are you doing on this fine Friday, December the 6th? I'm Will Samuels of King Cake Hub. We are 1 month away from Carnival. The Mardi Gras season, parade season, the King Cake season is coming very, very soon. We'll get through Christmas first, we'll get through Hanukkah, we'll get through Kwanzaa, we'll get all through the December holidays, Krampusnacht, and everything else, Festivus. But Mardi Gras is fast approaching. Carnival season will be here before we know it. Lots of fun stuff going on this weekend. We got the crew of Jingle. We got the crew of Krampus. We've got holiday parties. We got a big LSU game, a big Saints game. Hopefully some beautiful weather this weekend. But we are counting down to King Cake season, which is going to begin with our Carnival kickoff. We have the very first event of King Cake season, January the 6th on a Monday at the King Cake Hub at 4800 Canal Street, the Mystery Mansion, home of the Mortuary Haunted House right in the center of town. We've got a lot to talk to you about this afternoon here on YouTube Live. We've got our full array of king cakes that we're going to be showing you, our full menu of what we've got coming up. There are over 50 of them. I just literally 3 minutes ago in my email got our latest king cake coterie entrant. I'm going to be telling you about our amazing King Cake of the Week Club literally 3 minutes ago. So that's like hot off the presses. We're sitting here in the studio and staff comes and rushes in, which is not true. It's not. I mean, it's basically my guest bedroom. So we're not as giant as we look here in our massive technological broadcast. But nonetheless, we are here in the King Cake Hub live studio to tell you about Carnival 2020 and what we've got in store. Some great new cakes that are going to be coming up for next season, and we're going to jump right into that with Dragon Claw. We've told you about this before. This king cake will be the hottest king cake of 2020. I guarantee you that. It is phenomenal. It is made by Gluten. They make some great king cakes. They also handle at Jazz Fest the amazing white chocolate bread pudding and the crawfish strudel. So good. Among my favorite food items out there at Jazz Fest. And their king cakes are amazing. And this king cake, you will not believe. This is a laminate Danish dough, very flaky, like a croissant, with a cream cheese icing. Does that sound familiar? It might, but it's also better than what you think that cake might sound like. And I've had that one in the East. It is good. It is a good king cake. I was the one that did most of the promotions for it for several years back in our other restaurant. So I know how good that cake is. I can also tell you, though, that this is better. This is made with butter instead of margarine. It is fantastic. It will be the top seller. It'll be a biggest hit of 2020. It's going to be hard to get, though. There are only going to be 50 made per day. And we're going to sell out of those pretty quickly. And the only place you can get them is at King Cake Hub. So the best thing you can do on that is on our website at kingcakehub.com. Go ahead and pre-order that. You can pre-order it for pickup on January 6th. Like I said, it is limited availability, so you're going to want to do that on our website. You'll be able to select the date that you want to pick it up. So hopefully you'll be able to get on the date that you want. But this Dragon Claw cake, it's something. It's something. Which will be another partner to our exclusive cakes at King Cake Hub. Last year, our top seller and the one we were most excited about to launch a big partnership with Gambino's Bakery, the Epiphany cake. And this is good. This is a really, really good one. We got a lot of fans on that, and people said they really, really liked it. It became their top favorite of Carnival, and by the end, we were moving through a lot of them. That's the Epiphany cake. It's brioche dough with a cream cheese buttercream icing. Really great. This year, very excited to announce that besides our traditional Epiphany cake, which you have known to grow and love, excited about having that for the first time in Carnival 2020, we're going to have 2 new Epiphany flavors. We'll have actually 3 new Epiphany flavors, 2 of which will be available every day, 1 of which is available exclusive to the King Cake Coterie. So if you like Epiphany, you're going to love the new filled Epiphany flavors. We're going to have a cream cheese filled Epiphany, and we're going to have a praline filled Epiphany. Both of those are going to be excellent. And if you are part of the King Cake Coterie, our very, very cool, the Ultimate King Cake of the Week Club, then you're going to get a Nutella flavored Epiphany. That won't be available every day, but that'll be available for the King Cake Coterie Nutella Epiphany. So we'll have 4 flavors, 3 of which we'll have every day. Regular, traditional, cream cheese, and praline Epiphany, which is going to be yummy. Okay, so that's our Epiphany flavor coming out. Also, new, talking about Toludas before, they have a new gluten-free king cake that they are going to be using. It's gluten-free, it's grain-free, low-carb, no sugar added, keto approved. Last year I made a mistake on a sign. I said it was Keno approved, and then was told, no, that's not the case. I think Keno was some parlor game, and I don't know if they approve pastries or food items or not, but this is keto approved. And this will be available on our site. We'll have it available for pre-order, limited basis. It's going to be a good cake. And for people that are in need of a gluten-free cake, it's going to hit the spot for them. And of course, it's made by Toludas, and they make some excellent king cakes, some excellent product. So you're really, really going to love this cake. So be sure to check that out. Speaking of gluten-free, speaking of vegan, speaking of special dietary needs, we don't want to leave anybody out. We want to make sure that anybody who comes to King Cake Cub has a king cake that they are going to be able to eat, which is why we're very, very proud to partner with the folks at Girls Gone Vegan for their king cakes. They released their flavor list for this coming year, and aside from their traditional ones, the flavored ones, which will be available Thursdays through Sundays: lemon lavender, apple pecan, cherry chip, strawberry and cream, rum raisin, banana nut, and caramel mocha. Those are going to be the flavored ones available Thursday through Sunday. Now, the best thing that you can do on that is to reserve them for pickup on our website at kingcakehub.com. You'll be able to reserve the flavor that you want to make sure that you have it. We will have some of them in every day, a couple of each flavor in every day during the weekends. But to ensure that you get the one you want, you're going to want to go ahead and reserve it at kingcakehub.com. So that's just my recommendation to you, to make sure that you don't get left out without your king cake. And this is it's vegan, gluten-free, and very, very yummy. So be sure to check that out. For more information, you can go to girlsgonevegan.com for more nutritional information about all of their products. They do some really, really yummy treats as well. And a little, like a dessert square, like a red velvet dessert square, which was super yummy. Anyway, their king cakes are very, very good. Be sure to check that out. Be sure to reserve them if you need. And we've got 2 brand new bakeries coming up for this year, which we are just delighted about. So you might have come across Balestras at the King Cake Festival. They're a little grocery store out of Belle Chase. They won this past year at the King Cake Festival out in Champion Square. They won Best Non-Traditional and Best Presentation with their Blueberry Lemon Chantilly Cake. Year before that, they won those same 2 categories with their pumpkin cannoli cake. Now, the chef over there, Chef Amy Boudreau, has moved on to Zappardo's out in Metairie. They have a beautiful new grocery store, a beautiful new facility, and they're going to be baking these cakes, some of which are exclusive to King Cake Cub. They're on the top left of your screen. That is the award-winning Blueberry Lemon Chantilly. This one is a chocolate almond macaroon king cake, and this is available for members of our King Cake coterie. Below that, we have the pumpkin cannoli one, and then on the bottom, Death by Chocolate, and that is just crazy, crazy good. You see the little white chocolate sprinkles on top. It's a fantastic king cake. So Chef Amy Boudreau, formerly of Balestras, now with Zappardo's, they'll be making them. We'll have those available every day. And again, the one on the top right, the chocolate almond macaroon, that will be available as part of the King Cake coterie. So we're excited to have Zappardo's on board with these excellent king cakes, and those will be available for pre-order on our website as well, coming up very, very shortly. Also brand new for this year, and this is a big announcement, a brand new bakery for us for Carnival 2020. And these guys started out with just a real small pickup window in Old Metairie, and they became super popular. It was actually one of our favorite king cakes this past year, even though we didn't sell it last year. My family, my wife and daughter, we always like to try and explore new king cakes, and we came across this one, and this is just crazy, crazy good. And we really wanted to carry it last year, but he was only making so many out of his shop, and there were lines down the block, and he was selling out as quickly as he opened the door. So it was tough to get it. But now he has a brand new bakery, Mayhew Bakery, 3201. I can't read my writing. Anyway, it's on Orleans Avenue near Jeff Davis, 3201 Orleans Avenue. Mayhew Bakery, he does some great, great sourdough breads, and some excellent pastries, and a really, really good king cake. Look at this. That's a nice big picture up there. This is a fermented brioche cake with a white fondant icing and cinnamon filling. Now, something about the icings here. Let me tell you, when we were doing the cakes at La Dolce Nola, we were using the icing was real simple. It was just powdered sugar and water, which we just stirred together and flopped it on the cake and put sprinkled sugar on top. A lot of the bakeries do that. We talked about earlier, Epiphany has a cream cheese and buttercream icing. Dragon Claw has a cream cheese icing. This is a fondant icing, so it's nice and thick, and this is a excellent king cake. I'm so excited that they're going to be with us this year. I'm really excited to present it to y'all. It's a great bakery on Orleans Avenue near Jeff Davis. Just opened up a couple of months ago, and we're really excited to be carrying their king cakes from Mayhew Bakery, and those will be available as well on our website to pre-order. We should have a plain, a cream cheese, and I think one other flavor, maybe even another flavor for that. We're still waiting to hear from them which ones will be available, but it's a great king cake, and we are excited to do that. So basically, with the new ones from Mayhew, and with the new ones from Zappardo's, and with new Epiphany flavors, how many king cakes are we going to be carrying next carnival season? This is pretty impressive because it's actually kind of scary. Last year we did about 28, and then over the course of the season we went to about 35. This year we will have over 50 different king cakes from a number of different bakeries available in one spot, one central location, no long drives, no waiting in line, no traffic. You're able to just get there, you're able to park in our parking lot, come on in and get a king cake. Over 50 of them available. We talked about Epiphany, Gambino's Bakery. 70 years of carnival tradition, the king cake. They'll have their regular flavors available: traditional cream cheese, praline cream cheese, strawberry cream cheese, Bavarian cream, and praline. Like I said, 70 years of carnival tradition, the fantastic king cake. Haido Bakery, Vietnamese bakery on the West Bank. Great people. One of our top sellers last year. It has been a long day, and this is the second of these live broadcasts. Excuse me. They will be debuting this year. They offered it for our king cake coterie last year, and it was a big hit. We had it for a couple more days. This year, it's going to be one of our regular full-time everyday cakes. A chocolate cream cheese, and it is so yummy. Along with their Bavarian cream, their cream cheese, and their just traditional with cinnamon king cakes. Haido Bakery, I'm glad that they're back, one of our top sellers, and we're really excited about the chocolate cream cheese. Kaluta's, as we mentioned, their raspberry cream cheese, strawberry cream cheese, Bavarian, their keto king cake, which is gluten-free and grain-free, and of course we talked about Dragon Claw. Very happy to have Kaluta's back with us. Canada's, I got some news about them. Like I said, that just gave me some information about what their king cake coterie selection is going to be. I'll tell you about that in just a second. They became super popular last year. We were able to bring them into the New Orleans market. They're based out of Houma and Morgan City, and they were big winners at the King Cake Festival for a couple years running with their Ooey Gooey Snickerdoodle. When I first had that the first time, as I was talking with them about bringing them on board, they gave me a sample of it, and they were just like, whoa, this is crazy good. It is really good. And they got a lot of new fans last year. They'll be back with us this year with hopefully a couple of new flavors. Bywater Bakery, they have a brand new one. I actually just found out this little bit of information. Their traditional carnival king cake, the very popular chantilly, and they'll have a new flavor this year called Azul Dolce Blueberry. So that is going to be good. Azul Dolce Blueberry from Bywater Bakery, available starting January 6th. We talked about Girls Gone Vegan. NOCA, their culinary arts department, they are training tomorrow's next great chefs. And we're very excited about partnering up with them with their Satsuma almond cake. Proceeds go to their culinary arts department, and it's a great institution. Very happy to be doing that again, and it was a real popular cake. We talked about Zappardo's, we talked about Mayhew. Sugarloaf by Sierra, they were big winners last year at the King Cake Festival. They won the second choice at the People's Choice Award, and I think they won some stuff in 2018. They'll have their traditional cake, and they have these individual products. Now, we came across them at the festival last year, and we saw this, and this was like, whoa, this is crazy. This is just what a unique idea to do. They did a individual king cake nuggets, like a little snack pack, right? So they have these little bits of king cake with a dipping sauce. You have like a strawberry dipping sauce, cream cheese, a Bavarian dipping sauce, strawberry cream cheese, it's like in a little snack pack thingy. That was great. Oh, king cake bites, king cake nuggets. They also do a king cake on a stick. They also do king cake bread pudding. Very creative bakery. So they'll be with us then, and they'll also have the regular king cakes with us as well. District is back. District Donuts, real popular one last year. Proud to have them back. And then also we have Big Boy's Ooey Gooey. Now this is a Ooey Gooey square that's like 3 inches square. It's a great snack. Perfect for people who don't want a whole big king cake, but they want to see what it's all about. We had a lot of them, tourists that came in last year that, kind of individual. They just wanted to have like a little bite of king cake. So these little king cake Ooey Gooey squares were perfect for that. We'll have a couple other minis as well, one from Kaluta's and one from Kanata's. So if you want to be able to pre-order them in bulk, we certainly recommend doing that. They're great for like a kid's class when you don't want to bring in a couple of big giant king cakes and you just want to bring in little king cake squares, little nuggets, or little mini king cakes. We have those available as well, and those will be available for pre-order. So it's a great little after school snack, or waking up snack, or going to bed snack, or just any time of day you can have a king cake snack. We will allow that as long as it's after January 6th. Then everything is fair game. So that's the menu. That's kind of crazy of over 50 king cakes that we're going to have for Carnival. And there might even be still more. There's still a month to go and anything can happen. But we're going to print with this one. And our parade schedule too. So we'll be able to have that. Speaking of our parade schedule, you can check that out on our website at kingcakehub.com. We have the complete Mardi Gras 2020 parade schedule, along with some of the walking crews and some of the marching crews on Mardi Gras morning, and some of the special events like the greasing of the poles and the crew of cork. All of that can be found on our website at kingcakehub.com. Now, we have spoken about the King Cake Coterie. This is the ultimate King Cake of the Week club, and this is the perfect gift for anybody on your list who loves Carnival, who loves Mardi Gras, who loves King Cake. This is 8 specialty cakes throughout Carnival, starting with January 6th, and then every Tuesday until Carnival, basically, you get a specialty king cake. And we do have a special package available for out of town that can be shipped. A lot of the specialty king cakes that we'll have as part of the coterie are perishable, so we can't ship those, but we'll have a special package with specialty cakes that will be available for shipping. So what's in this package? The first day is going to be the Dragon Claw, available to coterie members on January 6th. You will be the first ones to try this brand new product, which will be the biggest talk of 2020. Next, we have with Gambino's, we have the Nutella Epiphany King Cake. We've got the chocolate almond macaroon from Zappardo's. Bywater Bakery for the coterie is doing a buttermilk chocolate custard king cake, which I'm very excited about. It just sounds amazing. Heido Bakery is doing a strawberry rhubarb king cake, and all of this is on our website. Noka is doing a sliced pear with cider caramel king cake. These are all made, and these are all exclusive just to King Cake Hub. You won't be able to buy these at the hub. You can only get this if you are part of the King Cake Coterie package, which you can get now at kingcakehub.com. And this just in, where'd it go? There it is. Just got this email from Kanata's. I'm going to read you this description because I just got it really 2 minutes before we went on the air. Their selection is called a King Gooey Berry. King Gooey Berry. No king could resist our gooey butter filling, not to mention our buttery, beautifully adorned Mardi Gras patisserie. Our famous gooey butter mixture brings a distinctive, rich silkiness that harkens one back to a simpler time of creamy wholesomeness, the rich undertones almond, and the sweet tartness of freshly picked berries. To make this king cake nothing short of berry magnifique. Bon appetit. So that's from Kanata's, the King Gooey Berry as part of the King Cake Cup. We're very excited for that one. So there you go. 8 specialty king cakes. It's the perfect gift for anyone on your list. We have one customer who ordered one for himself, and then he's sending out a special package to a couple of his relatives who live around the country who need the taste of New Orleans king cake. And then these are some really, really specialty king cakes. The best bakers from around New Orleans and Southeast Louisiana, where we could get a lot of people in the King Cake Hub, but we're really reaching out to those bakeries that we really like and who present an excellent, excellent product. And we are very, very happy to be working with all of them. Our Carnival kickoff, 1 month from today, Monday, January 6th, 8 to 10 a.m. at 4800 Canal Street, the Mr. Mansion, home of the Mortuary Haunted House. It is going to be a big party. We've got Benny Grunch the Bunch. We've got the Panorama Brass Band. We have got Professor Carnival and Grand Marshal Mardi Gras. We're going to be cutting the first piece of king cake for Carnival 2020, and we'll have a number of other surprises as well. Carnival kickoff. It's going to be huge. Actually, on our Facebook site, on our Facebook event, we have like 1,900 people who said they were interested, and it's reached like a crazy amount. And we've moved a lot of tickets on Eventbrite, and it's exciting to see. A lot of people were looking forward to being able to kick off the carnival season with us at the King Cake Cup, and we're looking forward to having all of you there. So be sure to RSVP. Tell your friends you're going to be coming there that Monday, January 6th. We'll even like give passes for work and school, to allow you to take off. It's an excused absence if you're celebrating carnival kickoff. I think it's the religious observance, at least as far as my kids' school is concerned. Please excuse our daughter because there's a religious observance of the first day of carnival season. Anyway, that's coming up. Also coming up throughout Carnival 2020 is our Lunch and Learn series every Tuesday from 12 to 1, beginning with a live recording of the Purse Chronicles podcast with Julie Lee, who is the captain of Nix, and her friends Jean Duran, Julie Correa, and V. George, who also ride in the parade. They give a unique talk on everything in their Purse Chronicles podcast, and they'll be talking about the upcoming carnival season. It should be a very, very fun event, a live podcast recording on January 7th. Brian Perkins doing a king cake wine pairing, what wines go best with king cakes, on the 14th. Poppy Tooker, the author, radio star, TV star, radio host. She has a brand new book, Drag Queen Brunch, and she'll be book signing and talking about Carnival on the 21st. The Professor Carnival Show with Professor Carnival and Grand Marshal Mardi Gras. A little sneak preview on that on the 28th of January. On February 4th, Mark Bologna with his Beyond Bourbon Street podcast with our special guest, Peggy Scott Laborde. And it's our tradition to be watching Peggy and Earl every Mardi Gras night. We're snuggled in bed and watching the meeting of the courts with them. So we're really glad to be having her with us on the Beyond Bourbon Street podcast on February 4th. February 11th, Laura Cayuette. She's an actress. She's been in a number of productions. And she is also an author, has written a number of books, including one that just came out. She's part of the Pussyfooters dance troupe. She writes the unique carnival blog. Great person. And I'm always like envious of everything that she does during Carnival because she does so much. And she's going to be sharing her Carnival Marathon tips with us on February 11th. And then finally, we wrap up our series on the 18th with Grand Marshal Mardi Gras and the folks from NOLA Craft Culture, helping you with last-minute costume decorating ideas, which is something we always need every year. We say, all right, well, we're going to get a jump on things and not wait till the very last minute to put our costumes together. And every year we fail and are working like very late on Mardi Gras trying to put random stuff that we find around the house into a costume. But this year is going to be different. But even for those who wait for the last minute, Grand Marshal Mardi Gras and NOLA Craft Culture will help you out as part of our Lunch and Learn series on February 18th. Again, Tuesdays from 12 to 1, and you'll have the opportunity to order lunch from a different restaurant each week on our website, so that you can come in, spend some time, hang out, have some lunch, learn a bit about Carnival, get some king cake to take back to the office or school or bed or whatever. KingCakeCup.com is the place to go for all of your Carnival information, including the history of king cake, including the King Cake Cup story, including our Mardi Gras parade schedule. And that was one of our highlights there. That was one we didn't wait till the last minute. This one took some work when we were Sharknado, and this was a seminal moment in our Carnival history, the meeting of the courts of Sharknado and Left Shark, which happened a couple of years ago. So that was fun. That was a hard costume, though. When you're working on a costume, you want to make sure that you can actually get around in it, get through doorways, and be able to use the bathroom without having to remove the whole costume. So just a couple of hints if you're doing it. I mean, you want to put some work into it, but you have to remember those two things. You're going to have to eat and drink and other things and go through the revolving door at the Monteleone, which was kind of difficult in that costume. But I digress. Anyway, we hope to have you with us on January 6th and every day thereafter. For more information, KingCakeCup.com. I really position these weirds. I know I'm have to maneuver my head to get in the right framing. All right, well, we're working on this. Anyway, KingCakeCup.com, Facebook.com/KingCakeCup, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, which you're watching now. So be sure to subscribe to that channel wherever the button is. Maybe it's there. Maybe it's there. Anyway, somewhere. Subscribe to our channel. Let you know all of our events will hopefully be live on either YouTube or Facebook Live, including our Carnival Kickoff, and lots more to tell you about. We've got a great Carnival season ahead of us. Hope you have a great holiday season, and we look forward to seeing you on January 6th. Wednesday night, this coming Wednesday, which is December the 11th. We'll be out at the Harrison Avenue Market outside of Lakeview Grocery. Benny Grinch is going to be playing, and we will have refrigerator magnets, and we will have gift cards there. And we're running low on battery, so we're going to end our little production here. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time. Hopefully see you on December 6th. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day and a great weekend.